Guten Abend. Good evening, bonsoir, and all that kind of stuff. Excellent. Excellent to see all these people here from all over the world. I don't know about you, we're having a fucking good time. I hope you are as well. Anyway, we are OiPolloi, we come from Edinburgh, Scotland. So, hope you're all having a good time in our wonderful city. European city of punk rock. Anyway, without further ado, this one's about right-wing wankers like Operation Rescue try and inflict their fucked up bigoted morality on other people. It's called The Right to Choose. It's about a woman's right to birth control. Okay, this is a song about nuclear power, but instead of just moaning about it, we're talking about some constructive alternatives: wind power, solar energy, responsible hydroelectric schemes. Of course, this one is harness the wind, the sun and the waves. We don't need this filthy nuclear waste. This one's for any of the American punks in the audience. This is good to see we've got a good contingent here from the States. This is a song about your fucked up government. While we're on this subject, you'd be pleased to hear that Mumia Abu Jamal's been granted a stay of execution. But we're still going to keep up the pressure on them. The demo is still on, the leaflet's still on Thursday morning, 11 o'clock, outside the American-owned businesses in Princes Street, which is Disney's and American Express. But if anyone wants any more info, you can get us at the end. Okay, this is a song about the American government sticking their neb into the affairs of the Nicaraguan people. This one's called Americans Out to Hands of Nicaragua. And shall we think of fucked up US imperialism? We're gonna burn the fucking flag! Right! Someone got a lighter. We want to see the Stars and Stripes burn. Okay. Alright. Burn, baby, burn! Okay. This one's called Americans Out! This one for anyone who's anyone's involved in any of the campaigning against the Criminal Justice Act. Any people from the Defiance Alliance or anything like that. It's about the attacks on free festivals and so on. I guess you all know the Punks Picnic on Saturday in Peter Street Gardens. They could probably class that as illegal if they want, which is why it's all the more important for tons of people to turn up. Because we all know the only way to fucking beat the laws is to break the laws. So, song about free festivals and so on. This one's called Free the Henge. Cheers. For those of you that come from outside Scotland, this is just a little point of information. Most people in Scotland were unable to speak our own native language, which is Gaelic, still usually just spoken in the Highlands of Scotland. The English government has tried to eradicate it from this country. Up until about 20 years ago, children at school were beaten if they tried to speak their own language at school. But now lots and lots of younger people are starting to relearn the language again. We're trying to do likewise, trying to preserve our own culture. Trying to fight back against domination from London. London government's tried to test atomic weapons in Scotland, uses these places as a laboratory for testing germ warfare, dumping all the nuclear waste and so on. So this is one for anyone involved in fighting for a bit of autonomy. This is a song about the Highland clearances, a form of ethnic cleansing that took place in Scotland in the 1800s. This is called Carson. This is a song in Gaelic. for Mr. Adams. We're just gonna tune up here. This next one's an animal liberation song. It's for any vegans in the audience. But instead of giving you some kind of lecture on the evils of eating meat or something, I'm gonna be a bit more positive. We brought along some free vegan food tonight, so you can taste the benefits of a healthy vegan diet. So, while you were all drinking cider this afternoon, we were slaving away in the kitchen baking a narco pie. So, we'll just dig this out, if you bear with us for 1 second. Okay, I don't know if you can see us in the back here, but this is a pie in the shape of an anarchy sign. Okay, so this is good, wholesome, tasty vegan food. So we're going to pass this round. Just use your fingers, folks. And we want to see this distributed according to anarchist principles. So we'll have this to stand here. If you can start passing it around and tuck it into the 3 strand. Cool. Okay. I guess the problem is though that there's not enough to go around, so we made some vegan sandwiches as well. Okay. So we can pass them round here, folks. Cucumber and soya spread. I'm sure you will all be converting to veganism after this. Okay. This is there's some more in here. Just pass them around. This is for anyone who's been involved in supporting the protest against the export of calves to the continent. Everyone's into protesting against that, but we got to remember that as long as people consume dairy products, eat cheese and drink milk, there's still going to be excess carbs around. So veganism is the only solution. It's an animal liberation song. It's called The Only Release. is another fast one. This is a song about militarism. It's for the people who were up in court today for trying to disrupt the tattoo. Fucking sick military festival that goes on in Edinburgh. It's for any of the Faz Lane people. This is about the Gulf War. It's called Victims of a Gas Attack. This is You what? Okay, man, okay. Alright. This is actually a new one. It's about Nazi bastards. As I hope you realised, tonight's gig is a partial benefit for anti-fascist action. There's about 10 people up in court next month, I think it is, for attacking a Nazi rally. Nazis were trying to attack a left-wing demonstration in Edinburgh the other month, and anti-fascist action attacked the Nazis, only to find half of them were undercover cops. So 5 cops were put in hospital, which is quite good, but unfortunately there's about 10 anti-fascists up in court, so we've got the collecting tin downstairs, so if anyone wants to put in donations, that's great. This is for anyone involved in AFA, or anything like that. To show what we think of that fucking shit, we're gonna torch their fucking flag. So we've got a lighter. Alright. For anyone fighting against the BNP. This is basically saying that while no sane person likes violence, unfortunately passive protest is not going to stop Nazis. They're not renowned for listening to reasoned argument. This one's for Big Nick. It's called Let the Boots Do the Talking. This one's about the bigotry and bullshit that gay men and lesbians have to put up with from people who should know fucking better. It's about homophobic dickheads in the punk scene. It's called When Two Men Kiss. Time for a cover version. Right. Bjorn Borg, please. Does anyone remember a band called The Specials? This is for a two-tone covers LP that's coming out soon. This is our version of their song Concrete Jungle. So we need a bit of audience participation in the chorus. You've got to shout out Concrete Jungle. But I should warn you now, we've changed it slightly. So this one's called Concrete Jungle. nice to hear some people singing along, some backing vocals in that one. This is another cover version. It's an old Crash song called Greatest Working Class Rip-Off. In chorus, this one's even easier. You just get to shout, "Oi, oi, oi!" You've heard this before, haven't you? This one's for Jenny. I think that's from Kenny. And it's for Big Igor from Croatia as well. And all the Irish and Arcos.
Belfast punk rockers from hell up your fucking arse!
Cool. Alright, so this one's called Greatest Working Class Rip-Off. It's about the kind of negative aspects of the punk scene that thankfully this week we've seen fuck all of. Brilliant fucking DIY festival for a whole week. No fucking bullshit. Everyone having a good time. Bit of international harmony. Hey, you know these characters tried to tell us that punk was dead. Jokers in. Alright. This one's called Greatest Working Class Rip-Off. Singing along, but sometimes it's like our crowd choruses are just a bit too complex for some people to manage. So we brought a visual aid along tonight. So many thanks to Citizen Fish for rescuing this from Bath for us. This is the OiPolloi songbook that should contain the lyrics to this vital next song about punks picnics. And, the chorus being OiPolloi songbook. The chorus being punks picnic, punks picnic, punks picnic. Oi, oi, oi! Could we possibly have a volunteer? Stan, please, up here. Big hand for Stan from North Carolina. Can you hold this book open first? The page is going to fall out, so Stan's going to hold this steady. This is where I get to live out my fantasies of being some kind of conductor. You got a spare drumstick, Kenny? Cheers. It's the the chorus this one goes. Punk's Picnic, Punk's Picnic, Punk's Picnic. Okay. This is for everyone who's gonna defy the Criminal Justice Act and be in Princess Street Gardens. Saturday at 1 o'clock. After the anti-McDonald's demo, first of course at McDonald's, the West End of Princess Street. And also for everyone who's going to be at Punks in Trunks at the Commonwealth Swimming Pool. Tomorrow afternoon at 3 o'clock. We're going to reclaim the swimming baths for the people. Okay, this is what's called Punk's Picnic. One. This is a very quick one. Citizen Fisher on next, so this is the last one. So cheers. Cheers to everyone who's been up dancing and that. Yes. This is one about the wonderful British Prime Minister John Major. Hey. The guy, you're right man, the guy's a fucking wanker. Okay. We're gonna keep this nice and simple. Instead of coming out with some intellectual bullshit, keep it nice and straightforward to the point. This one's called John Major. Fuck you. It's another one, we've got the chorus in the old songbook. We'll just look it up here. Yes, gets it right, first time. So, it's one you can sing along to. Oh, by the way, Punk's Midnight Ramble's been postponed to Thursday because we all drank too much cider the other night. So, we couldn't make it any further than the Tapple Orriston. Alright. Cheers. This is for Mother. This one's called John Major.